Welcome to Mr. Gossip. I am Sarah, your ultimate destination for young and the restless drama. Will YNR's Sharon be the one to finally take down Matt? The Vegas takedown of Matt Clark isn't going as expected on the young and the restless. With Nick in danger, Sharon is on her way to Sin City. Although Sharon is falling right into Matt's clutches, he could finally have the tables turned on him against Sharon Case, and Nick, Joshua Morrow, first began in 1994. Matt and Nick were engaged in a fierce rivalry over Sharon, who chose Nick. An infuriated Matt then raped Sharon and later lied about Nick shooting him. After Matt left in 1996, Sharon and Nick married. But the couple's happy life was interrupted by Matt's return in 2000. With a new name and new face, Matt wasted no time in terrorizing the couple. Matt framed Nick for selling drugs and tried once again to rape Sharon. However, his plan was thwarted by Victor, Eric Braden. When Matt fled town, he was injured in a car crash. While in the hospital, Nick confronted him, leading Matt to remove his breathing tube and unsuccessfully try to frame Nick for murder. Matt made a surprising recovery and later turned up in LA as Mitch Bacall. When Mitch was later revealed to be Matt, he began seeking revenge against the Newmans. Matt's main target was Sharon and Nick's son, Noah Luca Adams, who had an affair with Sienna Tamara Braun. The Newmans have tried everything to take down Matt, but their attempts are futile. With Matt living it up in Vegas, it seems he's going to get away with his crimes. Nick's taken it upon himself to be the protector of the family. Upon getting word that Matt's in Vegas, Nick and Adam, Mark Grossman, set out to capture him. Unfortunately, things haven't gone as planned. With Nick and Adam in danger, Sharon's decided to go to Vegas. Since Nick's plan failed, it might be up to Sharon to finish the job, something fans think should have happened from the start. Fans believe Sharon is the perfect choice to take down Matt. Sharon is a much stronger and fiercer woman. She has too much anger for him because he has hurt not only her, but her family. Matt will definitely be in for a big fight if he tried to come for Sharon. She is definitely a lot stronger these days and has been through so much, which has made her even stronger. One viewer replied, "Given Sharon and Matt's history, she's the obvious choice if anyone is going to take him down once and for all." As seen in the past with Cameron, Lyndon Ashby, Sharon isn't afraid to fight when it comes to protecting her family. Does YNR's Sally know where babies come from? Sally faced something worse than a huge tax bill. Sally worried that she might be pregnant again, considering that her last pregnancy was unplanned, and this one certainly is the same. We have to wonder. The last time Sally, Courtney Hope, faced a pregnancy, she didn't know if the father was Adam, Mark Grossman, or Nick, Joshua Morrow. A paternity test determined Adam to be the winner in the Who's the Daddy sweepstakes. Adam is always the winner in the Who's the Daddy sweepstakes. See also Connor and Christian. But the fact that Sally didn't know if Adam or Nick was the lucky papa meant she wasn't particularly careful with either one of them. And that's just dumb. 3 strikes and you're out, Sally. But at least Sally knew one thing. Adam was a devoted dad to Connor, Judah Mackey. Nick was a fierce dad to Noah, Lucas Adams, Faith Raylan Castor, and Invisible Christian. Billy Jason Thompson, on the other hand, Billy is a flake. Yes, he says he loves Johnny Paxton Mishkind and Katie Sienna Mercury. And we believe he loves Johnny and Katie. But he has no problem putting them in the middle of his regular tussles with Victoria, Amelia Heinley. That's not great dad material. If the show is trying to suggest that Sally got pregnant accidentally on purpose because she wants to replace Ava, that's one thing. But if she just got pregnant accidentally after everything that she's already been through, that's dumber than her continuing to believe Billy about anything. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Patty's shocking new target revealed. Victor's scheme spirals out of control. That Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, will remain frustrated with Victor Newman, Eric Braden, for throwing her out of the house instead of being willing to admit he was wrong. Nikki just wants Victor to acknowledge that he went too far in his plot against Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, and turn from the error of his wicked ways. Of course, Nikki also realizes Victor pretty much never admits any wrongdoing, so she's anticipating that this separation is going to last for a while. Could there be a situation that leads to Victor doing exactly what Nikki wants and admitting that he made a big mistake? Victor could at least come to regret the Patty Williams, Stacey Hayduk portion of his plot, depending on what she does next. Thanks to Victor, Patty is fixated on Jack again and has no intention of leaving Genoa City. Patty still believes she has a chance with Jack, so there's a dangerous threat running around town. Despite Patty's claims that she's been rehabilitated, there's obviously still some mental instability here. Despite Patty's claims that she's been rehabilitated, there's obviously still some mental instability here. Patty may go off the rails and could eventually find herself a shocking new target. Patty may be pleased if Jack and Diane Jenkins Abbott's, Susan Walters' marriage seems beyond repair. That could leave Patty hopeful that she can slide right in Diane's spot as the new queen of Jack's heart. Unfortunately, Patty may wind up targeting Nikki next, so that could lead to alarming news. Nikki is one of Jack's closest friends, and someone he can relate to right now due to them both having marriage issues. The more Jack leans on Nikki, the more Patty's going to notice. Patty may find herself worried that Jack's just going to trade Diane for Nikki, so that's not going to work for her. Perhaps the perfect way to make Victor sorry is for his plan to have unintended consequences for Nikki. If Patty puts Nikki in danger and potentially even causes harm to her, Victor may realize it was indeed a mistake to unleash Patty the way that he did. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Patty's behavior will get even messier, so don't miss what's in store. Thanks for watching, Mr. Gossip. If you enjoyed the drama, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. More shocking secrets, more emotional twists coming your way. Stay tuned, because the drama never ends.